Definition of Dhamma through meditation. Written by Thanavaro Bhikkhu, November 13, 2023. Read by Panyamon Vihakapirom. Meditation is my laboratory to examine Dhammas. Here, I propose to examine some of them and show the specific standpoint of a meditator in regard to the theory of Dhamma in Theravada school. Theory says that Dhamma is so called because it bears its own characteristics as well as common characteristics. I define Dhammas in 4 aspects: characteristics or lakkana, essential property or rasa, manifestation or paccupatthana, and immediate occasion or padatthana. By the term lakkana, 2 kinds of characteristics are meant. There are specific characteristics or sabhava lakkana and common characteristic or samana lakkana. The term rasa means function or achievement. The term paccupatthana means mode of manifestation or effect. The term padatthana means proximate cause. To understand how I made these definitions, let us consider this example. Moral good or kusala, defined by way of characteristic and etc., has faultless, happy results as its characteristic. The destruction of immorality as its essential property, purity as its manifestation, and rational attention as its proximate cause. I already pointed out that the term lakkana implies 2 kinds of characteristics: specific and common. Of these 2, own characteristic means specific nature of a particular Dhamma, which is not common to the other Dhammas. For example, the hardness of the earth element, knowing the object of consciousness, inflation or distension of the air element are called own nature or specific characteristics of those Dhammas. Common characteristics are the characteristics of impermanence, unsatisfactoriness, and selflessness, which are common to all conditioned Dhammas. Stated otherwise, bhava means existence or existing in reality. That which is accompanied by bhava is called sabhava. The own nature of Dhammas is sabhava, namely hardness, and etc. Thus, the own nature and common characteristics are 2 of the main features of Dhammas. At this point, a Pali verse that reminds me is Attano Sapawang Dalentiti Dhamma. Dhammas are so called because they bear their own nature. Another day of my meditation, I recognized the statement of Venerable Asaji to the wonder Upatissa. Ye Dhamma hetu paภาวา เตสังเหตุงตถาคโตอาหาเตสัญจโยนิโรโดเอวังวาดีมหาสมาโน The term Dhamma has been used in the sense of what is causally conditioned. The Buddha sometimes identified Dhamma with causality, paticcasamuppada. Here I recognize the two characteristics. Dhamma Thittata, establishment of cause and effect, and Dhamma Niyamata, certainty of orderliness of cause and effect. The establishment of cause and effect means born by the cause and condition. This is the fact or condition. Buddhism is a religion of Hetuka, or cause, condition, and effect. Through one of my profound meditation, I found that mental and material dhammas does not transmigrate from one place to another, not even to a distance as small as a tip of a hair. Dhammas are momentary. I observed each Dhamma has 3 moments: the moment of origination, upadakana, the moment of subsistence, titthikana, and the moment of cessation, bangakana. It arises in the first moment, subsists in the second moment, and perishes in the third moment. I understood why I can observe it because of the second moment of subsistence. This is why Dhamma has no chance to transmigrate from one place to another in that momentary process. When referring to bodily intimation, a kind of motion or jarana is mentioned. In this case, it is explained that motion means to perish in one place and to arise in another. Also, in my Satipatthana, I found that there are Dhammas that are delimited by the 2 stages of nascent, upada, and cessant, vaya. But throughout my arupajana, the space or akasa is not a Dhamma, and it does not have a nascent and a cessant phase. I describe it as endless, being limited at both ends. It does not come from anywhere before its emergence, nor does it go elsewhere after its cessation. Between the 2 limits, it behaves as devoid of power or authority of its own, avasavatita, according to causal law. I could qualify this with a simile. When I play guitar, there is no pre-existing collection of sounds from which its sound is produced. Arising, it does not come from a stored collection. Ceasing, it does not go to any direction, and upon cessation, it does not remain stored somewhere as a collection. The sound emerges because of the guitar and my attempt, without having been, and disappears without any residues. In a similar way, all mental and material dhammas emerge into existence without having been and disappear without residue. In late 2000, I deeply meditated and found that all causally conditioned dhammas have no power, no authority of their own. They are conditioned and come into existence and disappear according to the law of causality. It has no self-authority. They have a dependent and relative nature. I have no doubt to reject the theory of God's creation completely. In late 2002, I reflected that dhatu or element is so called because it bears its own nature, the same as Dhamma. It causes impermanence and it is perishable. It is unsatisfactory because it causes fear. It is substanceless because it is a void. Therefore, it is the same as Dhamma and itself is Dhamma. In early 2005, I reflected and summarized that there is no such Dhamma which does not become an object of mind and mental properties for meditation. All Dhammas can be realized. The true nature of Dhammas come only into the focus of insight, which is developed through the steps of meditation. Realizing the true nature of Dhammas is an inherent nature of this insight. I have no doubt why the Buddha said that the Dhammas were not produced originally by him, but he explained them as they exist in the world.